as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
I thought they played tonight. Bitch ass niggas play tomorrow.
Play tomorrow, yeah. I wish they played tonight.
Yeah, flop.
That's why I think the Spurs going to win this next one.
Yeah, they got two.
So they'll come up first in
2
10
nights
now
of
for
rest.
33.
You know they're already mad about what happened. Yeah.
And from that side, holding by Lane. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
I don't see
That's
him
good. A
there.
completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it second down.
You're better than them, bro.
They had 10-point lead there, 10-point lead. Both games, right?
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Definitely got to tighten up on that too.
Jets defense. They've been
New York come to play at the end of the game.
6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. If they
Shooting
don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And their 3-point shit.
Yeah, Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. The Ravens send their punter out now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game.
Oh, my God. Pretty much. All right.
Here's Smith to return it. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
He was putting the shots.
Pretty much right really be snapping. You see they got niggas like Shamit snapping.
Yeah. Andrew Sham.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Bruce Hall. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. We'll get this to about the 38. This defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week.
Damn, bitch, though, because he started screaming at one dude, but he was looking down and shit. I was like, why ain't snap for that nigga? Wherever fuck out of here.
In the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
The fuck up already.
No, Ben Simmons, he kept the fuck out. Then he had that nigga yoke the fuck out. Yoke him out, Ben.
He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Yes. Oh, my God. Okay.
Excellent coverage here on
Then when yoke his shit out.
not an easy one to hold on to.
Listen, no, I don't ride for the call.
Austin McNamara to punt for New York.
Hey, yo, the bull WPD.
This is taken at the 15.
He used to.
It'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7.
They ain't gonna listen
And
to
the
a minute,
Ravens,
though.
they'll take over.
I think we quitting with y'all, man. What's going on?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Everybody
And they'll
got to
certainly
get
be trying to do better than that
get him,
first
man.
drive where they went 3 and
They
out.
coming out.
Sometimes the first drive is just
Yo, this nigga is stopping every run I'm doing. Like, I cannot run the ball.
Oh, you understand the same way, just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you
Hey,
went
Now
three
they
and
have
out.
that opportunity.
I think Ant-Man has lost the Cowboys.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first
Yeah,
drive.
I
I'm
got
trying to do
that.
better here. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a
Ball's
3rd
down.
down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield.
This rain shit bloody. Niggas slipping off over the place.
By evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Oh, bad,
now it's Jackson. Goes in the middle of the field, and he's got
all over the place.
And he will
touch the ball.
As they're able to get the
damn
conversion.
Like, I get it. It's slippery. But niggas don't be doing all that in real life, bro.
He does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
All that sliding and shit, bro. For what?
A first down carry for Henry.
Come on, bro. Look at this shit, bro. That's Derek fucking Henry, bro.
And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. You talk about this Jets defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run,
and Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Joseph Osai able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
We're scoreless after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. Paul want to give up the middle. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They'll give to Hall. Fighting off the defender. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
104 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
2nd and 11. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Jackson. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wilson's got it complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lion.
They'll set up a throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The pressure there was definitely enough to make him alter his throw, because if he had time, he had a man wide open and had a chance to get it to him.
And I think if he had just another split second, that's a completion and a touchdown. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said, take the 3. But it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop. But that winds up incomplete.
Now Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And he trash.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and they will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. That one goes for 30 yards.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Oh, you ready?
19 69 79 Broncos.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Running the slant, and he finds Mitchell. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. And Mitchell, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Bring out the 6'8" ball, bro.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26.
Trash, bro. It's school at 48, bro.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
That's what y'all are.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
I said get the 6-8 ball.
70 range. Chop 60, chop 6, 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Straight ahead is Hall. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Hey, middle.
Throwing is Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun, they run it at Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Hall again. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. It's complete to Mitchell. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Here's a give to Hall. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 117 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
It's caught. Mitchell. No gain on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with Hall. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Just everything, bro. I can't. I'm not trying to play, bro. I'm trying to win and go ahead about my business.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man complete. That's Mitchell. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
First down. First and goal, Jets.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Are you back off?
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
You did back out, nigga. You trying to switch players. You want some that shit. I'm not trying to play with it, bro. You backed out so you can go get your center, bro. You was on your phone for the
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They'll certainly be on the tackles going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
He can't guard. We can't miss.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Yo.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw again. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if a defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Henry up the middle. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. Now he's going to step up and run. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Jets 17, Ravens 9.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
They'll run with Allen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
They're going to look to throw. Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Adonai Mitchell with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Football, and it's scooped up by the Jets, and that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Ryland on for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
A gain of 3, second down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Again, 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Going quickly out to the right side. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Project SMH.
You at
One last shot for Jackson. And I think the ball's out. And this will go out of bounds.